Today is one of the most anticipated days that's happening in our family in quite some time. Today, my daughter's down at the local university trying out for the University Palm Squad. And we've known she's going to try out for some time, and time has just flown by. And she's down there dancing her heart out right now at this moment. And the anticipation is absolutely killing me. Kind of entering a different world of parenting since she's been a baby. You know, you've been able to go and support her and on look and, you know, all that stuff. And this one, she's all on her own. She has a few friends down there and she'll be leaning on them. I'm sure they're all fairly good buddies. My part is done in this, you know. That's the hardest part, is the anticipation and not being able to support her. You know, I'm just sitting around waiting on a phone call, and that phone call should be coming here in the next couple hours or so. Obviously, to her, this is a massive deal. I mean, massive. You know, this is what she's been preparing for, you know, forever, since she was a little kid. She's always looked up to, you know, people that made the OSU Palm Squad, the girls on the OSU Palm Squad. And to her, this is a massive deal. It's hard not to be there for her. It's hard not to be down there watching her do her thing and just sitting here waiting. She left the house about 8 o'clock this morning. Oh my gosh, she looked incredible. You know, she looked like she was ready for the challenge. And that's what she's been preparing for. I mean, the last 4 months, she's been training like a mad person for this day. And, you know, some may think, well, training, what are you talking about? I mean, she has been, you know, you think my workout schedule is crazy. Hers is extra crazy. I mean, she's been running, lifting weights, working with a trainer, going to dance classes, you know, maintaining a 4.0, all that stuff, and just busting her ass to get to this day. And we're all hoping it works out for her. But I'm just sitting around waiting for a phone call, and I'm about to crawl out of my skin with anticipation. I mean, I don't know what to do with myself. So I'm out just messing around in the backyard, doing some work that needs to be done anyway, and trying to keep my mind off of the OSU tryouts, even though it's hard to do. So I invite you to hang out with me before I have a panic attack, before I get some kind of notification, phone call, something like that. So we're just going to be messing around in the backyard, just doing some chores, trying to keep my mind off things while I'm waiting. We're going to switch over to the Osmo Pocket. We're going to switch over to the Osmo Action. And just kind of mess around today. Every year, I have to wait until late spring, early summer, after all the trees get done shedding all their crap, blooming, blah, 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 all this stuff. I have to come out and clean up the backyard, get all the blooms off, get all the dirt and crap that's accumulated over the winter off the cement, get it cleaned up and ready for summertime. So that's what I'm doing today, partly. But I got other things going on as well, but that's where we're going to start. It's kind of a job that's easy to do and just kind of keep my mind clear. I definitely don't want to exclude my oldest daughter from this conversation. She graduated high school 3 years ago, and it's been an absolute pleasure watching her work into her little groove. It took her about 3 years to get situated and to get comfortable, kind of get a routine going, you know, to find her lane. And she finally has, and everything's working out real good for her. She went to school right out, you know, she went to college right out of high school, didn't do too good at all. Moved back home. Went to OSU for a year, kind of bounced around a little bit, didn't do too good. This semester, she finally found her lane where she wants to be. Straight A's, man. Couldn't be more happy with her. She lives in her own little apartment. She has her own job. She works with me, but she also has another job. She's kept a full-time job this whole time, and pays her own way, pays her own bills, and she just making it work. And that's just equally as interesting seeing her find her lane than it is my youngest trying out for OSU Palm. So it's all a change for me and my wife as a parent. Probably every parent goes through this, I'm sure. Yeah, every year, this drain right here gets clogged with dirt and crap, and it's just a little bitty drain, so it doesn't take much to clog it up. Today, we're going to show you how to unclog these little bitty drains. It takes a little bit of work, but it's not that hard. Yeah, so what you do, hey, okay, so that was kind of fun. So what you do is you get your old power washer and cut the end of the hose nozzle off, so you have like a little narrow stream like that right there, and you fish it down in here and blow that crap out of there. Is what you do. You can see it kind of working there. Okay, so what happened there is it was stopped up about right in here, so the water was flowing back that way. So I knocked out the clog. It was about right in here, and then all the water started flowing down here towards the end into this drain here. And that's what you have to do to get the little clogs out of there. Now you have to make a serious mess, as you can see here. You got a serious mess. I got a serious mess to clean up, and I want to spray all this dirt and stuff and wash it all down to the main drain there until it gets cleaned up. But yeah, that one was pretty nasty. You kind of go through this period where you have your kids and you're just taking care of them, and it's like this. It's like they say I'm hungry. Your kids say you're hungry. What do? You go make them a sandwich. That's what you do. And you make them a sandwich, you make them a sandwich, you make them a sandwich until you get to the point where you hope you have prepared them well enough that they can make their own sandwich. If that makes any sense at all. You just kind of look back and say, man, I hope I prepared you for what has come. And that's the challenge now. Instead of being the lead role I'm now just support staff. And that's okay too. You get to watch. You get to stand by. You get to watch from afar and support in different ways. And that's been a big change for me. Something that's going to be interesting going forward. But I'm enjoying it. I don't know if my wife is though. All right, let's lay down some mulch. It'll be a good time. What do you think of my mulch job? Don't look too bad, does it? And I got the peonies coming in nicely. Just about Mother's Day, that's when these come out full bloom. They're so pretty. Once a year, they come out, man. And then I just put the mulch down over here. I'm just gonna leave that mulch there. I'm not gonna plant anything in that flower bed. I'm just gonna let it be, and then when I see something green, I'm just gonna spray it with Roundup. That's gonna be my new plan for that flower bed. It's a pain in the butt. next thing we're going to do is we're going to pop this plant right here. Got a new plant to put outside. And we're going to pot it up. I bought a plant last year, hibiscus, and it seems like my whole journey in life for the past year is to keep the hibiscus alive. It's currently at my office because it's a little bitch of a plant. So I got a couple of plants at Walmart. I'm gonna put it in this pot. The reason I got it is because I paid like $1 bazillion for this pot last year, and I want to put something in it this year. I don't even know what it is, but it's fixing to go in this pot here. Last year, we were at the plant store, and I was like, yeah, just give me that pot. We need a pot to put the hibiscus in. They totaled that sucker up. I about fell through the floor. And by that time, I didn't want to go put it back, so I just kept it. I just kept it in the car because I didn't want to mess with, going and putting it back and look like a cheapskate. So anyway, that's how I wound up with like a $150 pot or something. I don't even know what it was, to be honest with you, but it was like crazy expensive. Amanda Villa. I don't know what that is. Anybody knows what that is, let me know. But when it's full sun, that's what we're going to get. I thought two were going to fit in that one pot, but I don't want to crowd it. So what is this little terracotta one? So just got word from my daughter that she made it to the finals for the Palm Squad tryouts, and that's great news. I'm so excited for her. All the hard work has paid off up until this point. The bad part for me is, though, we're going to have to go through all this again tomorrow. The whole shebang, sitting around waiting on her to call us and let us know if she made it or not. So tomorrow's a whole new ball game as far as nerves and anxiety and anticipation and all that. So I'm just gonna leave the video right there today. Got a lot done in the backyard. I wanted to get to mow, but Oklahoma went through like a deluge of rain the past week or so, and it's still just a little too wet to mow. I'm gonna give it one more day to dry off, and tomorrow I'll need something to do to pass the time anyway, so we'll do that tomorrow. Make sure you wish my daughter luck if you watch it up until this point. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.